Hey everybody, my name is Richard. Welcome to this special edition of Protection, Finance, and More, where I talk about protecting yourself financially, you and your loved ones. This is the Q A Showdown. I'm here with Shaleen. She'll be answering some questions about certain things, certain questions that people ask from time to time. So Kim, I'll let Kim introduce herself. Kim, let the people know who you are.
Hi, Richard. It's good to see you again. Hello, everyone. Second time for all of us to meet. So my name is Shaleen Kim. People actually call me by Kim, and I work for a company called Everest Funeral Concierge. I'm one of the managing directors for Eastern Canada, and I actually work with Richard very closely almost every day, and we kind of have a really strong partnership with both of our companies together.
So we're gonna dive into this right away. First question, if someone wants to purchase a life insurance policy, what are the several steps that people would have to think about before doing that purchase?
One of the biggest things is we really need to figure out what you're looking for. So what is your need? So some families, they're worried if something happens, they may not have enough money to cover the mortgage. Or some families that have younger children, again, if something happens, how are my children going to basically continue on, taking care of them, feeding them, something simple like that. So what is your main priority in the first year, the first 5 years, 10 years, kind of seeing what your plan is, because there's so many different type of insurance coverages out there. You could get term coverage, whole life, universal life. You have so many different ones and many different companies. So I think the best thing is figuring out what you're looking for, obviously your budget, and working with a licensed financial advisor that can kind of give you some steps and give you a little bit more information in terms of how they can help in that sense.
Second question that people ask, they ask from time to time is, let's say I have my life insurance policy here in Montreal, but I have no family, but I would like to have a beneficiary that, let's say my beneficiary is outside of the country, let's say in the United States. Can I use that person to be a beneficiary on my policy?
Really good question, especially because there's a lot of people immigrating to Canada. And yes, you're right, they may not have family here. You can have a beneficiary in a different country. That's completely fine. Obviously, if they don't have anyone here, that's all we can do. But there's a couple things to take into consideration. So number one is there's different processes in Canada, the US, or even countries overseas. Not only that, in terms of processing times, claims requirements, but there may be a language barrier, so that family member living in another country may not speak the English or wherever they're from. And also there's the different time zones. So you could be living halfway around the world and there's a 12-hour difference. So most likely that beneficiary, they may also be an executor to the estate too. They usually end up coming to that country and taking care of all of the administrative, final arrangement expenses type of stuff. Okay. But yes, you can.
Okay. Another question that people ask too, if I own the policy, I'm the life insured, but I pass away outside of the country or the city, what happens and what's the process?
This happens quite often. People could be traveling, they could be going somewhere for work, things like that. And again, tragedies occur unexpectedly, but it's not as easy as we think. So if someone passes away, let's say, even overseas, to bring that person back home, it means that depending on where we are, there's an embassy or consulate that we probably have to work with, transporting the deceased on probably an airplane, some type of transport vehicle. They'd have to come back, and that's going to cost money, and sometimes it can be quite expensive, in a few thousands of dollars. And number two, there's basically a lot of administrative work for that. So you can Google these type of processes, but again, if you have someone that kind of knows that step and can assist you through the way, it's going to make it a lot easier. Because again, someone you love is gone, and then now you got to deal with all of this extra step to bring them back home. So it happens quite often, and there are a lot of services out there that can help with that.
Thanks a lot for the info, Kim. I hope it brings value to people. Always good to have you. Thanks a lot for doing this thing and taking the time to do this with me, this Q&A. So this is the end of this Q&A. So I hope everybody enjoyed it and found some value in it. So we'll do this another time, probably next month. So from this on my side, thank you everybody for watching, and thank you, Kim, once again, and we'll see you next time.